what's the other one? Anyway, so you got Mugabe, Hitler, Chaplin, and there's got to be one more.
I can't think of one, you know.
I'm growing one. Oh, good evening and welcome to the Wine Mothership. My name's Ian.
And I'm Peter.
We're taking a trip down to South America today with some Chilean wines.
Ooh. So, my keen little eye has noticed 2 bottles in front of me.
Right.
What the devil are they?
Chilean red wines, I mean, you've probably seen them in all the supermarkets, all the bottle shops you can find. Become incredibly popular in the last few years. These 2 are examples from Colchagua Valley.
And specifically, we're going to be looking at, I believe we're looking at this one first.
Yep, this is the Montes Alpha. Yeah.
Okay, what can we expect from this?
Well, this is, okay, you got Cabernet Sauvignon, the most popular red wine grape in the world. Chile's just chucking out tons of this stuff nowadays. It's 2009, it's kind of their slightly premium label, but I think it's going to be quite intense stuff.
Okay, should we have a little tipple?
Shall we? So, Peter, the Montes Alpha, Cabernet Sauvignon, 2009. What do you make of it? Colour, nose, body, flavour? Get straight into it.
Okay, well, Tell me all about it. Colour is dark, it's thick. Honestly, I mean, it is opening up a little bit. I had the first little taste of this about 10 minutes ago.
Right.
Initial impressions were bum, raw alcohol.
Right, yeah. I've got heady smell. It's a very heady smell. I mean, on the nose, you can smell all of its 14.5% alcohol. I agree. Yeah.
Okay, you were a lot kinder than I was. Okay.
Well, yes.
What else did you have for body?
Well, I mean, I'd like to go back to the nose. I want to go back to the nose.
Okay, please.
Actually, you would probably look for more red fruit nose characteristics on Cabernet Sauvignon, certainly one from a warmer climate. But what you've got here is a kind of a lot of blue fruit. It's got crushed blueberries and a little bit of bramble fruit, unripe bramble fruit going on here. Pretty nice, but probably what you more expect from a right bank Bordeaux blend. Body, the legs are fast but kind of long lasting, and the tannins are pretty velvety. What about the flavour?
To be honest, I was not impressed with this. This had.
You started off with bum, didn't you?
I started off with bum, and it goes downhill from there. My initial impression with this was bad memories of kind of a long car ride in a 1986 Ford Sierra, kind of on a hot day, kind of this horrible plasticky smell coming out through.
Yeah, no, I know what you meant. I got that. There's kind of like a candied chemical smell.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of chemical residue left on this. It's kind of blown off now, though.
Yeah, I mean,
it's improved a bit.
The kindest word, I mean, you could the kindest way you could describe this is kind of very, very thick with kind of cassis. Flavour to it.
Yeah, I got round cab black fruit. There's a little bit of black pepper on here, like Syrah, but it's hiding behind the fruit.
I reckon you could mix this with water and get probably 2 or 3 bottles of good wine out of this. To be honest, it's just too thick on its own. I've been told the correct word for this is over-extracted.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong with that.
Well, for over-extracted, I've got ribenery.
Ribenery. Okay, that's a excellent adjective.
Okay, fantastic. Medium finish. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get on with the next one.
Next. So next, Ian, what we're looking at, this is the Montes twins.
Yeah, the twins, yes.
And before we get into this, I must point out this is possibly the worst label I have ever seen on a bottle of wine. I mean, I'm not sure if you can see this from here. It does look like cherubim and seraphim have smeared poo over a quite nice sky. It's dreadful. It is quite horrible.
I never thought I'd say this, but with regards to the font, I think Comic Sans would improve it, and that's saying that's damning indeed.
Okay, well, labels aside, what do you think?
Well, the first thing that struck me is a beautiful colour. Do you know what that is, Peter? Do you know what that bloody is?
I don't know what that bloody is.
It's cadmium.
That's cadmium.
That's cadmium. That
sounds dangerous, Ian.
Well, not literally cadmium. The colour is.
The colour is cadmium. Okay.
On the nose,
specified. Right.
It's I mean, of course, you've got tons of bright red fruit coming through. A little bit of dried prune in there. It's a little bit pruned, but it's nicely balanced in here. I've got iron, roasting beef. The tannins are dusty. The Malbec and Cabernet Sauvignon, I just think this is such an underrated combination. Hint of chocolate, fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I found it was heavy, but not in any way as heavy as the Alpha was.
Mouth filling.
It was bearable. I thought this one.
Certainly, it was mouth filling for the budget. I mean, in the way that a budget wine is, it's it's not going to coat your mouth like a incredibly expensive Bordeaux, but nevertheless, it's you're getting a really pulsating glass of wine for the money.
Yeah, it's all right. It's got a bit of Christmas pudding going through.
Yeah.
I think my negative point on this was with something like what was it, a 50-50 mix with Malbec.
Yeah, that's right.
I was expecting something a little bit more acidity to come through. It's still a little bit kind of cloying in the mouth. I'd prefer something a little bit fresher, but I suppose that's what the wine is.
Yeah, I got that right here. The residual sugar is slightly high. It needs to be balanced with like a bit more of a zingy acid. But it was okay. I mean, I know what you mean though. I mean, like for the fruit character, it's got ill-defined red fruits, bit of bramble, bit of jam, medium finish. Certainly enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was a nice one. Yeah.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
It's that time you've all been waiting for. That's right, it's time for the shit wine review. Now, Peter, I saw you sneak something over here a minute ago. Do the reveal.
Okay, well, I'll have you know,
wine bag.
I have been dredging the cellars of hell for something special here, and
right.
what I've got is this, and yes, this is a cup of wine sealed in plastic, and it's lovingly called Tulip. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon, 14%,
Right.
from Australia.
From Australia, from all of Australia.
So should we get into this? Should we?
Okay, well,
I
no,
know you're kind of chomping at the bit to get into this.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what to do.
I'm not. It does says be careful that
Is
it
it
doesn't
like a
kind of
yoghurt?
explode.
Okay, well then.
I'm only 50% sure this is actually wine, you know. But
Okay.
we'll give it a go.
Peel it back.
Yeah, this is. I'm a bit concerned. Don't do this with a white t-shirt.
Hang on, no, too much. No, it's good lord.
Oh dear.
No,
Oh,
that's
dear.
okay. You did that.
That's
all
all right. That's okay. That's not too much of a mess. Do you want to mix it up?
That's
or
a
shall I-
touch of
I'll
class,
let
isn't
go.
it?
I'll let
Okay.
go.
No. Well, okay. Are you sure this is going to be shit enough? That doesn't taste of anything.
It's weird, isn't it? There's
It really doesn't taste of anything at all.
Is it just too cold?
Taste of sugar. Bit sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, it tastes like the kind of runoff from washing wine glasses.
It's funny because you took the top of this like a strawberry yogurt, and it kind of tastes like a strawberry yogurt.
It does a little bit, doesn't it?
I wonder if that's like just because it's really shit wine, or because it's like got a lid like a strawberry
All the
yogurt.
horrible plastics are leaching into this, and we're all gonna, only live to be 40. But
Once again, no, Peter, I've got to take you to task over this. Recent shit wines have been actually not shit. Perhaps my stance is
Okay.
getting lower in my old age, but let me just. I'll tell you what. I'll warm it, give it a swirl.
okay. Oh dear.
That is a perfectly acceptable crap glass of Cabernet Sauvignon. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. Okay.
Oh man, do you know what?
What?
I prefer it to these.
Do you really?
I kind of do.
I prefer this to this one.
Right. Okay.
The Alpha.
Yeah, I know. No. It's better.
It loses to the Montes on it.
The twins is better, but it's kind of like, I think the more I think about the poop smeared label of the Montes twins, the more I like this one.
It does, doesn't
It's
it? I mean, this
unpretentious.
this loses points for the label.
It's a
just so
bloody glass of wine you can take on a picnic.
And
Check
it's
it out, people.
Foil wrapped. Fantastic.
For freshness. Thank you for watching the shit wine review.
Thank you. So, of the two, Ian, what do you think?
I'm just going to go straight for this one. Look, there were aspects of the Alpha, the Cabernet Sauvignon on a varietal that I liked, but basically what these are they are slightly nicer than average barbecue wines, and really for your burgers, your sausages, your pork chops, this is just going to provide more bang for the buck for a little bit less money.
Yeah, sounds fair. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm with you on this one. I'd go for the Montes twins. I mean, this was it was like drinking a heavily obese person's blood. It was kind of cloying, and I felt really thirsty. I needed like a glass of water after drinking it.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, the only other factor that you could bring in is maybe we didn't decant this for long enough. But they're barbecue wines. Who decants them? No. If it was my money, which it is, go for the Montes twins.
Super.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed what we had in store for you tonight on a little trip down to Chile. And remember, may the wine be with you always.
Goodbye.